Everybody, welcome to my 7 keys to sustainable weight loss in 2024. Let's jump right into it. The problem is 98% of everybody out there wants to lose weight and keep it off. If you're watching, that's probably you as well. Your current routine, your current way gets you where you are now. So you ready for some changes? I started meeting with Kurt about 3 years ago. He needed to lose about 85 pounds. We worked together for a while. He lost 85 pounds. He's maintained that. You're going to have to do what he did. In some ways, everybody's going to have to do some things, and there's some common denominators. One of them is eat for the body you want. This is so different than what most people do. Most people say, I need to go on a diet. No, the only reason you need to go on a diet is because you ate for a body that was too big. If you had eaten for the body you wanted, you would never have to go on a diet. If your goal is to weigh 175, all you have to do is eat for 175. You can make that as complicated as you want, count all you want, do all you want, but when it comes down to it, that's going to give you the best chances if you start to think, all I need to do is eat for the body that I want. Number 2 is to drink 64 ounces of water a day. You might think, oh, I've heard that a million times. There's a reason you've heard it a million times. It's because you need to do it. And a lot of people just don't get around to drink. They can drink a 6-pack of beer with no problem, but they'll complain about how hard it is to drink 8 glasses of water a day. 8 times 8 is 64. 64 ounces a day, find a way. Number 3 is to train your brain. Everybody knows it's a good idea to train their body. Few people take the time to train their brain. They'll go on a Netflix binge. They'll watch things they enjoy. They'll do things they enjoy. They're feeding their brain. You are constantly feeding your brain. What do you do when you wake up? What do you do in the middle of the day? What are you doing at night? Everything you do, you first thought about. Train your brain to transform your body. Begin to feed it. What do you listen to when you go to sleep at night? What are you watching all day? Make some adjustments so that you're feeding yourself. Give yourself a chance by feeding yourself some things that are encouraging and helpful. Number 4 is to make it easier. Losing weight is not easy. Make it easier. Where is your treadmill? In the basement where it's cold? Out in the garage? Your treadmill's in the garage? Is your TV in the garage? No, your TV's in the room real close, real easy. It's real comfortable in that room because you want to make it easy to do what you enjoy, like watch TV. If you're making it easy to do what you enjoy, why wouldn't you make it easy to do what's not necessarily that enjoyable, like walking on your treadmill? Make it easy. Put it where it's going to be easier for you. Get some of the difficulties out of the way that you can get out of the way, like your exercise routine. Like the foods that you know you should be eating, put them in your kitchen. Number 5, get and stay active. Well, I know that, Joe. There's lots of things you know. If you don't remind yourself, one of the biggest things I do to help people is remind them. What do you really want? You need to be active. And we can see your priorities. You go to work every day. You're never late. You never miss. It's a priority. It's important to you. When is the last time that you were active? That you could look at your month and say, you know what? This has been a month of me I'm an active person. Some people will work out, but they're not active. They work out twice a week, and otherwise they're sitting on their butt in the office chair. That's not active. And one of the keys to staying active is find something you enjoy. You don't have to have a great CrossFit workout to be fit, but you need to be active. So to begin with, find something that you think is relatively enjoyable that you're willing to do regularly and do that. Hey, if these are helpful, if you really want to step up your game and get me to help you, more of a one-on-one coaching situation, we do this virtually. There's a link in my description for my 21-day transformation. If you've not done one of those yet, man, that's going to change the game for you. Click on that link. We'll make it easy for you to sign up. We've got one every month. So go ahead and do that. Get in one of those. All this is going to make so much more sense if you do one of those. And number 6, listen to others who have done what you want to do. I mentioned Kurt at the beginning. Kurt is a father, a husband, a pastor, a brother, a son. He is busy. He has lost 85 pounds. If you are in one of my groups, you'll see other people in that group that have already done what you want to do. That's an easy way to connect with them because we have ways to communicate and talk to each other. How you doing? What are you doing? How'd you get past that? What did you do? You need some people around you that have already done what you want to do, so you can say, what do you do when this happens? Man, it's so encouraging and so helpful. And finally, the last one is to set some standards. Usually what you're going to hear, and in the years that I was in sales and all the things that I did, it was always set goals, set goals, set goals. I have no issue with setting goals, but I like to change that into set some standards. Okay, one girl I worked with was in the military, and she said, Joe, we marched every day. It wasn't a goal, it was a standard. We had fitness. It was a standard in the military. It wasn't a goal we had to exercise every day. It's something we just did. There are things that you just do, not because they're goals. I don't have a goal of brushing my teeth. It's a standard. I do it every day. I never miss, ever, never, ever, because it's who I am. We can get all into your identity and all that, and it's important. And I would encourage you, begin thinking about, who are you? Remember when your mom said, who do you think you are? It's because you were behaving in a way that wasn't who she thought you were. She's like, oh, I didn't think you were that. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Why in the world have you gone 3 months without exercising? Why in the world are donuts regular and apples are unusual for you? What is going on? Let's set some standards, because you need to be different than you've been acting. Who do you think you are? I'm Trainer Joe, here to help you train your brain and transform your body.